Uh, I have a question for Shadmin. Like, what what attracted you towards Ghalib Hona Hai? Like, I'm sure that you must have heard the whole album. Sanjay sir must have played it to you. लेकिन what is your feeling कि यार मुझे गालिब होना है से सबसे ज्यादा प्यार है, और did he like थोपो गालिब
So
होना है on you,
with
like you have
Sanjay
to do
sir,
गालिब
like
होना
I
है?
don't ask questions because like उनका creative genius, मतलब इतना रिस्पेक्ट है मुझे उनके क्रिएटिव जीनियस के लिए कि मुझसे सवाल आते ही नहीं है अंदर से. आप जो भी बोलोगे मैं बस चुपचाप कर लूंगी. आप बोलोगे कूदो, मैं पूछूंगी कितना ऊंचा कूदना है मुझे. सो लिटरली. बट Ghalib, I heard the song and then I googled Mirza Ghalib because I didn't know that much about Mirza Ghalib at all. So I googled and then I heard the lyrics again. जैसे मैंने पहले बोला था कि the lyrics resonated with me. The idea कि किसी की आंखों में
Correct.
देखना और फिर उसके बाद गालिब की तरह शेर लिखना, that वो मतलब दिल को छू गया.
काफी लोगों को ये पता नहीं है गालिब क्या है,
So
कौन है. So I
Mirza
think we should
Ghalib is a very
enlighten them
famous poet,
with that.
and I've recently read some of his shares, and it like after I heard the song is when I went and googled. अभी at the top of my head मुझे याद नहीं है उनके शेर, but actually मैंने लिखे होंगे कहीं पे. Because I started noting down Ghalib's shares after this. And the man is...
Yeah, I was hounded with questions कि यार गालिब क्या होता है. So I think that's so interesting, because I think that's the reason why this song has happened in the first place. You know, Sanjay sir चाहते थे कि यार लोगों को पता चले about ghazals, about शायरी, about गालिब, and what better way to put it across, through us, through people who are
Yeah,
from
I
this
really
generation.
hope कि आप सबके साथ रेजोनेट हुआ है कि गालिब कौन है, गजल क्या है. क्योंकि मेरे साथ जो मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं था एट दैट पॉइंट कि गजल्स होते क्या है. एंड ये म्यूजिक वीडियो करने के बाद, ये पूरा एल्बम सुनने के बाद, आई फाइनली अंडरस्टूड कि गजल का मीनिंग जो है वो सरफेस लेवल बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. देयर इज सो मेनी layers to it. It blows the mind.
What have you heard of ghazal before,
No,
like
I
Sukoon album? What's
hadn't
your
heard. I
favorite
mean, I'd
ghazal
heard in
that
the
you've...
office classical songs played by Sir, and like he'd play ghazals also, but I could never differentiate क्योंकि मेरी musical knowledge इतनी ज़्यादा है नहीं. Like, and after being around Sir for the last 5-6 years, slowly, I've understood. Like now I've understood a lot more about like culture and how like Urdu ghazals are like read and mushairas and like a whole bunch of those things, and it like my knowledge keeps growing being around. So he's like a bank of knowledge. So I really hope he's like touched some people in this generation with those thoughts.
Dude, you won't believe it, कितने लोग हैं जो मुझे कहते हैं like in the last few days कि हमें almost hope चला गया था गानों से, music से, from what is happening currently in the scene. And when Sukoon album came and Ghalib Hona Hai, I heard, they were like, it's like a savior of sorts for music in the industry. And I think that's such a big thing, for us to have accomplished that through this album. Because people don't listen to this kind of music today. I mean, I know that, हमारे generation में we've been listening to different kinds of songs and genres, and you listen to a lot of Punjabi pop music, and I know because you blasted a few songs in in the trailer.
Because
Lekin, yeah, I mean, for me, I've like grown up, like I've classically trained, so बहुत सारे ऐसे गाने हैं जो मैं already जानता हूँ ghazals में, like classical में. Lekin for me, like, to connect with the audience, obviously it was very tough कि यार I couldn't sing a ghazal and be like, okay, हाँ, fans बहुत जल्दी accept कर लेंगे, because they're not well versed with what a ghazal is. Firstly, the fact that they don't know, who Ghalib is also, it's not their fault. It's just that हम इस generation में हैं
not
जहाँ पे हमें ये सब,
exposed to it.
we're not grown up with this stuff,
Yeah.
not exposed to it. So I think, way Sukoon Ghalib has, brought
But
that
you were
forth,
the
and I
right
feel like
person for
it's
this.
just going.
Genuinely, like the connection जो आप तुम्हारा है ना with the audiences today, with like young generation kids today, it that I don't think anybody else would be able to make this genre reach out to the younger audiences today.
And dude, I'm so lucky and blessed that
Dude,
SLB sir
1
selected
second,
me for
मलाल
this
के
song. I
टाइम पे
mean, to be
मैंने बोला
honest,
था अरमान से गाना गवाओ.
I think you Sharmin मेरी सबसे बड़ी fan है, and she has been wanting me to sing something for her, with her,
It
or
had
whatever
to
it is,
happen.
but it has to happen.
मैंने बोला because honestly I've been around Sanjay sir enough to know कि वो लोगों से क्या-क्या बारीकियां निकालते हैं. And I realized you in your career had reached a place where you had touched a lot of people in this generation through this generation's music. And then I was like, this, what Sanjay sir will
Yeah.
take out from Armaan will, like, you know how people say that Arijit touches people's souls when he sings? I was like, Armaan people won't just fan over him. He will, like, dive into people's hearts after Sanjay sir makes him sing. Because जो, what you were talking about, जो notes वो निकालेंगे, जो, मतलब, जो
Yeah.
हरकतें निकालेंगे, it will, and
100%.
what happens with music is very subconsciously these things hit you. Like you don't, it's not conscious as as a
It,
listener.
I think it from a soul level, Sukoon, Ghazal, all the ghazals that Sir has put into this album. It just, for me, I think the first note only, जब से गाने शुरू होते हैं, तब से it goes into this whole soul world
I
that I can't really
agree. Wait, we have
describe.
a
I can't put it
question.
into like words.
It says,
हाँ.
Armaan Lillians asks, wow, what was your shooting experience with Armaan? My shooting experience with Armaan, firstly, he cracked really bad Punjabi jokes throughout shoot. Matlab, start to end, the most funny jokes you can think of, Armaan was cracking. But also, I've known Armaan since school. तो मतलब बचपन का दोस्त है. और उसके बाद, to see him in front of a camera, like in a romantic sense, because at the end of the day, this is a romance song. And when I see him off camera, जब वो मेरा दोस्त है, I'm like, भाई अरमान को तो बहुत अच्छी acting आती है. He has done a gazillion music videos, like the pun you have thrown at me earlier today. And I didn't
Music
realize, मुझे
videos.
समझ में नहीं आया कि वो music video का experience and being an artist from the time you were a child has refined you to the point where when you stood in front of that camera, you knew exactly what you were doing. Obviously, there are nerves
100%.
that all of us face, but
Yeah. वो तो फट रही थी, मतलब before going on, I was like, I don't know what is expected out of me, because I usually see in music videos, I do my usual thing, कि मैं जैसा अरमान मलिक हूँ, जो भी हूँ कैमरा पे, मैं वैसे ही करता हूँ. तो यहाँ पे कुछ अलग एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेगी मेरे से, और मेरे पास वो मे बी वो एक्टिंग की स्किल्स या चॉप्स नहीं है. लेकिन I just thought to myself, Sharmin
नहीं
is there,
भाई
let's just keep it
था
natural and
the
like
acting
just
chops
see.
are unreal. Because I'm saying this very like technically, I'm saying as seeing you as your friend off camera and then watching you looking at me and singing इश्क तेरी आंखों में लिखा पढ़ने दे जरा, it felt different. And that for me was like, I was like, man, this is my friend. He's really good at what he does. It was crazy. It was lots of fun. So yeah, shooting with Armaan was lots of fun, and मेरी फट रही थी because I didn't know कि कितना अच्छा actor निकलेगा ये.
Chalo, at least good. At least I know that my
What is
acting
your
is
favorite shot from
decent.
Ghalib Hona Hai, Armaan?
Yeah, I just pinned that comment. Armal underscore R underscore life has asked, "What's your favorite shot from Ghalib Hona Hai?"
Mine
I'll say mine, and
was
then you can say
genuinely
yours.
when we both put our hands on each other's. Oh,
Yeah, I'll say mine, and then you say
sorry.
yours, and you.
My first live, okay? Like that's
No,
my
no,
first
no, no.
live.
Say it.
It
Now
was
you say.
it was when we both
No,
put our
no, now
hands
you
on
say.
the shoulder at the same time, because for me, as characters in that video, वो equation change हो गया वहाँ पे. The story moved forward over there. She went
हाँ.
from being an assistant to actually standing there and वो comfort level banana with somebody who's the artist.
I felt like I saw Armaan and Sharmin in that one shot. Like that
I think
that
that's,
felt
I
like
think, you know,
us.
acting में एक ही चीज होती है जो जो सच्चाई निकल के आती है ना. I believe this in all acting. वो पूरे 5 मिनट के म्यूजिक वीडियो में
Yeah,
15 सेकंड के लिए दिखेगा. And I think that was that moment where,
crazy.
and those are the moments that an audience connects with the most. So if the shots flow and the storyline flows, those real moments will bring out a different thought only. So now what's your favorite shot?
Totally. I feel my favorite shot is when you're like, running across the room and I'm like watching you go away. वो मेरा favorite shot है. And like I have two favorite shots, but like I feel like this is number one. The number two one is when you walk, towards me, where they're forcing you that
Yeah.
you have to be part of the shoot now, and then and sorry, I got my battery is low. Sorry. And then we start like that. There's that awkwardness हम दोनों के बीच में, which I feel was really cool. कि मैं देख रहा हूँ and मैं गा रहा हूँ and you're
Yeah.
like मैं क्यों यहाँ
Yeah,
पे
that was
मतलब क्या
that was actually
you
quite like, I was
know?
like, man, I actually felt like that in the moment, honestly, because I'm not somebody that dresses up for things. मतलब मैं फटेले jeans पहनती हूँ.
I this video felt like you from 0 to 100. ऐसे ही लगा कि यार शारमिनी है from start to end, just the way you behave normally also. And I feel like there was this one shot where I just do something like this, which is like my goofy side anyway. So it's so crazy कि we've captured सब कुछ, मतलब emotions भी हैं, प्यार भी है, there's those really tense serious like moments also where मैं अपने अभी अभी मतलब मुझे प्यार होने लगा है और ये चली भी जा रही है मेरे सामने. While that is happening, we're also having fun. I think overall one
And
of the best shooting
also
experiences
literally one of the
I've had
most
so far.
different videos in today's generation of videos. Like I feel like two young people connecting in a video, like in a very like realistic setting, but in a very surreal like way that has been shot. I think the vibe of the music video, it made me happy watching it at the end. Shooting के time पे समझ में नहीं आता है क्या निकलने वाला है, but
Shooting it
but
कुछ नहीं समझ आता कि
फिर
क्या हो
उसके
रहा
बाद
है.
like literally मुझे समझ में भी नहीं आएगा टाइफॉइड आफ्टर. So it like I didn't.
Unbelievable. We have one question for you, by the way. And we will have to end this because we have a ton
What
of interviews
was
to do as
your
well.
reaction when?
uh, Sharman, when you got to know that you have to work with Sanjay
So
sir
Sanjay
and
sir,
Armaan.
it's been a dream to work with Sanjay sir in every possible way. As a director who's directing me as an actor. So director's assistant, director's actor. Now to take something that is so special to him, music, and actually be a part of that, it felt like I was like honored because I know what music means to Sanjay sir, and it means a lot to him. And this album, he came up with it during COVID, like in the middle of peak lockdown. Ghar baithe baithe, he's composed this album, or because he wanted to bring sukoon into the lives of people in a time where जहाँ पे हम सब अपने घर में अटके हुए थे. भले ये album 3 साल बाद रिलीज हुआ है, but like that's because we're all perfectionists in life and there's a time and place for everything. But working with him was just an honor. Working with Armaan, it was also an honor because I know him personally. Sometimes I forget Armaan Malik is Armaan Malik, not, and Armaan Malik doesn't make you feel like that. वो ऐसे बात करता है कि वो मतलब कल तुम्हारे घर पे आने वाला है लंच के लिए. You will never once will Armaan make you feel like what he's achieved in life. And it took me a second to understand that because मैं उस टाइप की इंसान हूँ कि भाई अगर तुमने जिंदगी में कुछ हासिल किया है तो you deserve all the credit, whether it's from your daughter or your brother or your mother or your friends, whoever it is. Yes, be grounded, but those people should have that much appreciation for what you have achieved in life. So it was also an honor to work with Armaan and also a lot of fun. Also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That I'll give you.
And
बहुत सारे
lame jokes भी crack किए मैंने.
And I think at one point I tried to also teach Armaan acting, but then I understood कि भाई उसको तो तेरे से ज्यादा मालूम है. Chill.
Dude, but this was so much fun. Thank you guys for joining in. Jate Jate, I just want to say that, Ghalib Hona Hai is out there from the album Sukoon. सुकून पूरा एल्बम ही बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है, सो प्लीज जाके सुनिए. इट्स ऑल आउट देयर ऑन ऑल द स्ट्रीमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स. और सारेगामा के यूट्यूब चैनल पे प्लीज गो एंड वॉच आवर वीडियो. हम लोगों ने बहुत प्यार से बनाया है एंड बहुत पेशेंस रखा है हम लोग ने since a year and a half for this to come up, and I just hope that you love what we have done. It's already, I think it's close to 20 million views on YouTube, which is unreal. And इतना सारा प्यार मिल रहा है इस गाने को, and हर जगह लोगों की appreciation है. So I think I feel like what we set out to do and what it's doing out in the world is pretty like
Yeah, I didn't think 20 million people
aligned
would be listening
with
to a
the
ghazal song, honestly. मतलब, and वो भी मतलब इतने short time में. Hopefully now more people will continue to listen to it.
And it's going to grow from here. So yeah, guys, after this live, अगर आपके पास time है तो please go check out गालिब होना है, and please बताइए हम दोनों को how you like it, and hopefully we do many more such songs together, and ऐसे ghazals हम काफी मतलब लेके आए अभी, so that people can understand what a beautiful genre it is. So yeah, thank you for tuning in,
Thank
and
you,
me and
guys.
Sharmina signing off because we have
Yes.
interviews to go and do. But thank you
Love
so much.
you.
Love
Bye,
you all.
guys.
Love you,
See
Sharmin.
you.
Bye.